Because thy faith is frail, because thy prayers are barren, I have brought the abyss to thee. Therefore, all who have worshipped the light shall be devoured, and all thy false prophets, every one of them shall go into captivity. Those who preach salvation shall be slaughtered, and those who kneel to the cross I will make a